Where are my glasses? Oh. Y'all, I did not sleep well last night, but that's okay. I'm in good spirits this morning, so I'm in queue. It's 53 degrees in the van, even at 10:30, so I love that for me. We didn't get out of the van until about 9:30 this morning. And the first thing that happened is I met a woman named Sharon, and she was like on a walk, and she saw Winston, and we just started chatting. Well, it turns out she's camped over here with my friend Star and that group, so I will be seeing her later. But she was really nice, and she's in a ProMaster van, and she mentioned how she's always thought about doing van life in a minivan for the gas mileage, and so we were kind of talking about that. But she was so freaking nice, and that is what I love about Quartzsite. I come here for the people, the community, and the culture. And yeah, so it got my day started on a really good note. But it's 10:30, so I need to work on getting my life together. Should we work on getting our day started? What do you think? Or are you cozy right there? Oh, bless you. Well, it took me about an hour, but I got camp set up, and let me show you the method to my madness. There is a very specific way I set up my campsite depending on where I'm at. So this particular location, Quartzsite, in November with the weather, I have my van parked toward the wind. So the wind will be blowing the next several days very lightly, like it's not going to get over 7 miles per hour from the north. So I am parked into that. Really, the main thing for me is if it does get windier than usual, I don't want that wind coming directly into my doors. So I am parked that way. I do have my solar out. I have my shower tent set up on the corner of my rug, taking up as little rug space as possible, because ultimately the rug is meant for Winston. It's for his comfort, for his paws, and I want him to have play space, so I try and take up as little rug space with my stuff as possible. I have my tent door facing my van just for privacy, although I have a lot of privacy anyways. I have my water sitting out in the sun. It's going to be warmish today, like 77, so I won't need to heat up my water. I just have my bucket over the top of it, which also helps it warm up. Of course, we got Kiddo in his playpen. I have it on the edge of the rug, as you can see. My chair is just kind of sitting here for now because I really haven't moved it. And then I have my table just barely on my rug, simply to weigh it down. And again, don't want to take Winston's rug space. I have my small Vitomin charging up right now. It got down to 20%. I've been running my heating blanket on it, and I haven't charged it in several days. So yeah, that's kind of how I set up my camp for these conditions. The other thing too is the position that my shower is in, since it will be a little bit warmer today. As you can see, Winston's, well, the front of his playpen is in the shade, and we have shade over here, like if I want to sit in the shade in my chair. So I put it on that side of the rug. That way, as the sun is moving into the west, I have a little bit of shade coverage. Sorry, did you want any drink? Were you thirsty? Okay, so we just spent the last hour and a half doing stuff around camp. That's all you needed for your drink? You're good? Okay. So now we are heading to Van Aid, but first I'm just gonna dump trash. I have like 2 trash bags and I need water. I was gonna get water on my way into town yesterday, but I was running so behind. Granted, I have like my shower water and my dishwater, but that I fill up with tap, and for my drinking water, I get either the Primo or I go to the station next to Chevron. So we're gonna go do our things. I'm excited to see some more of my friends. That's the kind of van I want. That's a Coachman, like I think it's late 90s. Yeah, I want one of those, or a Road Trek. I think Winston does too, but right now he doesn't care. Okay, so I just checked in on Star to see if she needed water or for me to dump trash. And now we'll go to town. Okay, so we have arrived at Van Aid. I see lots of vehicles. I'm just gonna kind of look for my friends' vehicles and kind of park near them, since I'm not gonna be camping, just chilling for a little bit and saying hey. Yeah, I'm just gonna go look for them. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there are quite a few people around. Okay, so it looks like there are some people just like parked here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna park here. It's really popping here. I don't see Ron at his van, and I don't know where Max is parked at. So it looks like they're having like a potluck or something. I'm not gonna participate. I'm just gonna go see if any of my friends are over there. It's really popping over here, and I'll tell you what. Look at, they have like tool benches and all this stuff. This is so amazing. Just like nomads helping nomads. We couldn't have asked for more perfect weather, that's for sure. Wow, look at this. This is an entire trailer of tools and workbenches and stuff. It makes my heart so happy. The nomad community is the most generous, giving community ever. Y'all, this is my friend Ron. He, I hunted him down. So he was at my meetup last year. You probably recognize the van, but check this out, you guys, because he has this clamshell tent. Oh, this is a Vever one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so If you think that you can't live in a minivan, he hauls all of this stuff. So this is like all of his kitchen setup. I mean, check this out. And behind his minivan, he pulls this trailer. Yeah, look at all this stuff. So like, if you think you can't do it, yes you can, because excuses. And he's still, even pulling this trailer, he's still getting about 20 miles to the gallon. I'd say that's pretty good. So he's here helping the folks at Van Aid, and I just want to pop in and show you. He actually just removed his passenger seat. How dope is that? He has like a full desk set up and everything. Ron, do you put your feet in here?
Yeah.
Is that why that space is open where the seat was?
Yeah. Yeah,
That is so smart. Yeah, because you're tall.
yeah, last year, or the first year out, I was in here and I had to lay down to change my pants, which was a real pain in the butt.
Yeah, look at
And
that.
I discovered that when I took the stone goes out, I could sit like this and work on my computer, or I can put on my pants.
Wow, yeah, that's amazing. And how tall are you?
6'2".
Yeah, you're tall. So that is so brilliant. So you can remove your seats, not just for storage, but to put your feet in there. That's so smart. And he has a kitty. And he has a kitty. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, my chair's in the way here. And he has a kitty. Oh, sorry, baby, but everybody loves kitties. Yes. Oh my God, look at your paws. I know. Yeah, so the seat is out, and that's where Kitty sleeps. Yes, sir. Sorry to bother you. Okay. It was so nice to catch up with Ron at Van Aid. He is such cool people. Like, I just adore him, and so many people do. Glad we got to spend some time together. So I am back at camp. My small Vitomin almost got charged all the way up, so that's good. I just put lunch in my Hot Logic, and I think I'll put my other solar panel back out. It's the afternoon, and Brock will be meeting me here later. Drum circle at 6, so I'm just gonna do a bunch of van things and Quartzsite things while I wait for the festivities. Before Ron's wife Linda passed away, she used to paint all of these tin cans with nail polish from the dollar store. So he gifted me with one today. I got to pick one out, but I picked a vibrant one with lots of sparkles so I can help live on Linda's memories. She passed way too young from cancer in her 60s, so I will find some fun stuff to put in this and then probably put it on my shelf. Y'all, I'm silly. I found my fairy lights. They were exactly where I thought I put them, in my bottom drawer here, but I forgot I put them in a baggie with my binder clips. Okay, so yeah, now I can find I think I'm gonna do blue on my little Christmas tree. I forgot to give a shout out to Bruce. I met Bruce at Van Aid today, and he recognized me because he's a subscriber. So he said hey, and we chatted for a little bit. So that was awesome, Bruce. It was so nice meeting you, and I will definitely see you again soon. I'm sure of it. I love those moments. So much fun. And I am a couple of people, because I posted a selfie today of me and Ron, and some people mentioned how happy I am. And I am, y'all. I am in my element. I am in the community where my heart just, I really thrive here. I thrive in Quartzsite. Community, culture, contentment. It's a magical place for me, and I'm really into hippie shit, y'all. And I say that in the most positive way possible. Like, I'm into hippie shit, and I'm really excited that Brock is joining me out here because he really hasn't spent time out here. And it's my turn to really introduce him to a place and to people that are so near and dear to me. So I'm excited for him to check out the drum circle and really be in my, like, for him to integrate into my element. We have a lot of similarities, as I do with anyone that I travel with and anyone that I camp with. We have a lot of common interests, but we are very different in some ways. And although Brock loves to travel and explore and adventure, and he's really into history like I am, I really take this sort of free, loving, nomad environment. It's just like where I belong. So I'm excited for him to check it out. He's never been like around me when I play my djembe. Oh, actually, and if you haven't seen my djembe, let me show it to you. I have it laying in Winston's stroller, but this is my djembe. It was made by a 9th generation Nigerian drum maker. I purchased it actually in Quartzsite a few years ago. So it is very handmade, hand carved. It's gorgeous. I love the size of it. I can carry it on my side or on my back, and I can use it on the ground or while sitting in a seat. And I love participating in drum circles, so that's going to be awesome. And here's my kid. Oh, he's sleeping. Depending on how he's feeling, I will either bring him to the circle in the stroller. The weather is honestly going to be like, I think around 7 p.m. It's supposed to be 63, so it's not even going to be that cold. I think I decided I'll just leave my heated jacket here at camp because I'll have a sweatshirt and long sleeves, and that should be enough. But yeah, I'll either bring him over with me or just leave him in the van. Like I said, it depends on how he's feeling. Since we're within walking distance and I can see where the drum circle is taking place, it's a non-issue for me to leave him in the van if he's tired or, you know, whatever. I can read him pretty well. I'm going to get in the shower soon. I've spent a lot of time in the sun today and I'm feeling kind of gross because it was about 75 today. So I decided to walk over to the drum circle about an hour early, just so I can visit with a couple of my friends and drop off my djembe. Then I think I'll walk Winston back to the van. Brock should be at camp, I don't know, soon-ish. And I can grab my chair and stuff, but I figure I'll just walk over there, see what's going on.
Yeah, I would not do it together. Perfect dimension.
There's a lot of stuff that you can really
Yeah.